Let's show some love to the Eastern Conference All-Stars for the year 2023, brought to you by yours truly, the one and only Hoops Ferro, in a way that only Hoops Ferro can deliver it to you. Let's kick it off with the no-brainers. Let's go to Philadelphia, where this was one of the biggest no-brainers. Joel Embiid could have easily been an all-star game starter. Joel Embiid probably is the only all-star non-starter ever that's this very much a part of the MVP conversation. Congratulations to the process. Joel Embiid is once again an all-star, the lone representative for Philadelphia. We'll get to more on that in a second. But second things second, let's go to a two-guard. The other no-brainer out east to me, representing the Boston Celtics, it's none other than Jalen Brown. What up, Georgia? Jalen Brown's been on the best team out east. Clear as day, their number 2 option. Brown could have easily been a starter in the backcourt instead of Kyrie. JB comes to work, ready to ball out every single night. He's the second best player on the first best team out east. No-brainer for JB. Now let's get into some Eastern Conference reserves that may have more of a conversation behind them. Let's go to Chicago. Congratulations to DeMar DeRozan, who continues to flourish in his role with the Chicago Bulls. He's making his 6th appearance to the All-Star festivities. Miami got their guy. Would it be Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo? We didn't know, Sway. We didn't know. Well, the answer to that question is none other than Bam Adebayo returning to the All-Star festivities as the lone representative of the Miami Heat, a team that did get to the Eastern Conference Finals just last season. Another dominant team out east got a second representative. How about Jrue Holiday of the Milwaukee Bucks? Obviously, this spot opened up with Chris Middleton being down to injury most of the first half of the season. Obviously, Giannis is number 1, but clear as day, the second option thus far this year on a really good Bucks team is their defensive anchor on the perimeter. Congratulations to Jrue Holiday. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. We knew the New York Knicks would have an all-star, but who would it be? The guard or the big? Well, it's time to let you know it's Julius Randle. Whoo, boy. He is heading back to All-Star Weekend, representing the New York Knickerbockers, who have been much more than just a team out east. Very competitive. I thought Julius has bounced back really nicely from last year, which wasn't a bad season by any means, but just wasn't as good as his most improved season. Congratulations to Randle. And last but not least, out east for the first time, congratulations to this assist machine. There were little question marks about would he make the game because he got injured here in 2023. Congratulations for the first time, representing the Indiana Pacers. It's none other than the floor general, Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, man. How about that? Obviously, we know about the very public trade last year that left the NBA world kind of questioning things, like who got the better of this trade between the Pacers and the Kings. Looks like both teams are flourishing as Domantas Sabonis will represent the Western Conference this year. Congratulations to Halliburton. Seemingly has found himself a very nice home in Indiana. So obviously, let's get into the thoughts. Please be my guest. Dip into my comment section and let me know what are your thoughts on the Eastern Conference reserves. I'll tell you what comes to mind for me first, all right? Just quickly going through it. I haven't sat with it for a long time. Number 1, I love Jrue Holiday. Everybody knows when I'm not rooting for my Lakers, I root for the Grizzlies, and then I root for the Bucks. I like the Bucks a lot. I love me some Giannis. Be clear, I'm not saying Jrue Holiday didn't deserve to be an all-star. What I am saying is the fact that he got in over James Harden is an absolutely travesty. Look, I get it. You know, James Harden is not the most liked guy around the league. His work ethic oftentimes get questioned, but he's been sensational for Philadelphia this year. 20 and 11 a game. Come on, bro. Again, Drew Holiday, way better a defender than James. But James going to put them stats up night in, night out. There have been games where Holiday wasn't the best defensively this year. I'm talking about this year. I've seen it. And then his stats have been 14, 15 points. You know, James is a guy that, if nothing else, every quarter you're going to feel his impact for a few plays. And I just think that they got it wrong with this one. I definitely believe James Harden should have been one of the reserves. I really do. I really do. The Tyrese Halliburton one is interesting. I know he's coming back from injury tonight. I don't know. With him missing so much time, putting Halliburton in over Brunson on a Pacers team that's middle of the pack at best out east, I don't know about that one. Those are the two things that sticks out to me. I would have definitely had Harden a part of this game. Chicago getting DeMar DeRozan. I'm not against it by any means. DeRozan is a hooper's hooper. But if Chicago wouldn't have got anybody, I wouldn't have been mad at that. They have 1,000% underachieved thus far this season. Those are the things that stands out to me. Another thing, Cleveland. How about this? Cleveland had a chance last year to get 3 guys in, right? They had a chance to get Evan Mobley in the game. He didn't make it, obviously, but Garland and Allen did. To go from 3 guys in, or 3 guys potentially in, to now going into the Donovan Mitchell era, that's very interesting. And I wonder how Darius Garland and Jared Allen feel about that one. I mean, again, I know the game was in Cleveland last year, so that did have a little bit of a impact on the voting decision, I believe so, at least. But I don't know. I thought the Cavaliers had a chance at getting 2 guys. They've been pretty good thus far this season. Those are my first thoughts. The Harden one is egregious, and the thing is, there are not a lot of injuries, which is a great thing for the league, you know, as a great thing for fans going into the All-Star weekend. So there probably is not going to be a lot of replacement opportunities right now. But those are my first thoughts. The Harden one, to me, I don't like that one. I do not like that one. His highs are a lot higher than Drew Holiday's highs are right now, and I just thought he should have been in the game. And you can go back and forth over Halliburton, but please let me know in the comment section below, what did you think about this Eastern Conference All-Star Reserve list when you saw the names announced?